In our previous video, we talked about the consequences, the risks associated with poor quality IT, quality assurance, and quality control. In this video, we're going to look at the options you have for sourcing your IT QA talent. In organizations, you've got three basic options. One of them is to retrain staff, the other is to hire new staff, and the third is to outsource. So with retraining staff, there are risks associated with that. Just because someone is good at whatever it is, development or being a user, does not necessarily mean that they would be good at QA. You run the risk that the person may not fully understand the QA role. And as a result, you have gaps in your testing, and then you have overlaps in your testing. The gaps are scary. The overlap is expensive. When it comes to hiring new employees, especially in this marketplace where we're looking at an IT shortage of talent, it can take a long time. It can really be a drain on your resources, and it can be frustrating as well. So then the third option is outsourcing. And typically people think outsourcing offshore, but there's also local. But let's talk about offshore first. So outsourcing offshore, you run those same old risks that everyone talks about who has done this, is that you can't manage the progress and the quality of the work easily. You have communications problems, whether it's language or culture, and then you also have time zone differences. Pretty significant challenges. Now, if you go into outsourcing locally, now you're looking at, do you go with a specialist company or a generalist? And a generalist IT is an organization that finds talent across all IT roles. And quite often they do not have organizationally IT QA knowledge. But if you go to a specialist, that's the differentiation, is that they have organizational knowledge of IT quality. So when you look at the pros and cons of the three options, retraining staff, hiring new staff, outsourcing, to really mitigate your risk, the best option is to outsource locally to a specialist. That are associated